Okay, we're getting there. Well, I went back over the face, made the features a little bit deeper, as you can see, and I took a little bit of that water and all, and the nose, I scooped it a little bit and just made a little bit of a crooked nose on it. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. And the other thing I want to do is go up here to the back of the head where the feather is sticking out from underneath that band, and we're just going to take a quick cut. Let me take the other knife. Quick cut like so. Just a little V cut. Okay, same thing over here. We're just going to go over here and we're just going to do a little V cut. Alright. It's going to come down a little further. And there we go. That's one whole feather. Alright, and we'll fuss with the feather a little bit later. But you have the idea where and how it's working here. The feather goes out underneath that band as well. That's what's holding it there. Alright. So he's coming along okay. Now what we want to do is kind of get his feet apart here, so let's do this. And I don't know if we need so much because their feet are, the shoes are really flat. They're not big like big shoes would be. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim this down a little bit. Okay, we're going to go across. And we're going to go down a little bit further. Just like so. Okay, good. And we're going to keep doing that a little bit. And meanwhile, I'm going to start rounding these shoes off to that center. Alright, and we're going to take care of that in just a second. Let me find out where the center is in the back. I flip all over the place, folks. I'm sorry, I don't just stick with the head. I just kind of go all over the carving because I think we need something, one part done, and then think, oh, maybe we ought to do this or that. We'll put a little Y there. Let me see if that's going to match up with what we're going to do here. And that might just go. You won't see the Y there at all, probably. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my knife and do a nice deep V cut. Okay. You can use your parting tool if you want. That's entirely up to you. See? Got the legs separated there. Just want to be careful when you do it this way. This just gives you a guideline. We'll fix it up here in a little bit. Get everything squared away. Sometimes I do that offline when I have a little more time to be able to do that. And I'm holding my knife at an angle. V-cuts are wonderful. You can do a lot with a knife. That's what I like using the most, is just a knife. I am getting very used to enjoying doing the using those micro tools, gouges and such, and we're going to probably use some of that when we start doing his coat and a few other things in his clothing here in a little bit. Alright. Alright, so that's how it's starting to look. Now, we're not done. We are not done. This is going to take a little more time to do, because I'm going to do a little more work with it, with some of the details. A little more with his hair and such, and the headdress on the top, or the feathering. Folks, this is my first Enya. I never did an Enya before, so I'm having fun with it. It's always, it's always a great time to learn how to do these. We're going to get some folds in the pants here in a little bit that will give it some character, but we're not there yet. Okay, and so I'm going to scoop this out here. They're not, I want his legs a little thinner than his body. Those hips. Okay, that's good. Alright. So his hands, let's keep going with his feet. I'm going to keep going here. Alright, now, we're going to have this draping down. Just like so. I'm sorry. Getting the hiccups again, I don't know why. Alright. Anyway. I'm going to undercut his feet to it, okay? You'll see why I'm doing it that way. Alright. Okay, that's starting to look good, folks. I will be right back.